Hi everybody, Michael Snyder here, Seattle weather guy. Since we've been having such a nice July, it's been pretty quiet weather-wise. A lot of weather lovers are looking for excitement this time of year, maybe a thunderstorm or two. Not much has been going on. Just great weather. It's hard to complain about that, but looks like we might have a little bit of heat coming up this end of this week here, going on to the weekend. And then there's a slight chance of us getting some monsoon moisture and maybe a thunderstorm over the Cascades, and even a lower chance for Western Washington. But as you can see, some of the ensemble members here do have, 3/10 of an inch of rain for SeaTac. This would be, you can see it's only a few members, so there's a chance we get out of that unscathed, no precipitation, and keep our dry streak going. So it's probable the dry streak is going to continue on for at least another week, I would think. But again, these monsoon moisture events coming up from the south can be fickle and hard to predict until maybe the day of. So we'll have to be watching that, or a day or two before. If you look here, we can kind of see this big moisture plume over the interior west here. And this just kind of marks the boundary of the monsoonal moisture as it kind of moves around that high pressure up through Arizona, Nevada, California, Oregon, into Washington. We haven't been getting much of it this year, and that's good for fires, but we may get a few strikes here on Friday night. You can see here the NAM showing some precipitation over the Cascades. This is Friday evening. And the European model here showing some lightning potential for the Cascades. And it's going to be much less of a chance for Western Washington. But let me see if I can find that. I think I had another tab open here that showed. Yeah, this is for Saturday. You can see some of this convection's moved up over the interior a little bit here and over the Olympics. So there's a slight chance we might get a lightning strike or two that ends this heat wave. So we're going to go ahead and check out. Let's do, I saw that one. Looking at smoke. So when we get this switch to this a little bit of a southerly flow Friday and Saturday, you'll kind of see that there's some forest fires going on and some smoke over California and Oregon. It's nothing like the big smoke events we got the last couple of years, but we might see an increase of smoke here going into the weekend. We'll have to see how that plays out. We're not going to be setting any records with this heat either. Here we have the end of July here. We're looking at the big heat wave of 2009. It's going to keep its record. So we're only going to get to around 90 here in the South Sound, SeaTac area, around 90. So those records are safe. No record setting heat at all. See if I can find the I'll just have to bring it up here on my own. So let's just go ahead and bring up the daily high and low temperature and take a look at that. As you can see, the nice weather looks like it's going to continue. Again, we're going to get some southerly flow aloft Friday night through Saturday, and maybe we'll get some smoke mixed in with that. That might mess with our high temperatures a bit, but you can see the European model has 80s all the way through the 10th of August, and I don't put much stock into that there in mid-August. So we'll have to see how this goes. We could potentially get close to the all-time record dry streak. I think it's 54 days. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong there. Let's go ahead and look at the spread here. You can see there's some, you might get a couple 90-degree days coming up. Normally a pretty hot spell, but after what we got in late June, I don't think anybody's going to be complaining too much. So that's what we're looking at now. Hopefully the weather's going to start picking up here probably at the end of August, September, like it does. We'll probably get a system or two moving through here. And until then, we're just going to have to deal with this great weather. And I suggest you enjoy it, because you know how that goes into November and December. January, we get the extended clouds and rain, and then everybody's dreaming about summer again. So let's go ahead and enjoy this. And maybe we'll even get a lightning strike or two over the Cascades. Hopefully it doesn't start any more fires, but we'll have to see how that plays out. So yeah, if you guys like these videos, I'll increase the frequency of these videos as the weather gets more active right now. There's not too much to talk about just yet. So just thought I'd give an update. Yeah, click like and subscribe if you like these videos. Thanks a lot, guys.